Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday the 1st of August 2025. I hope you are keeping well. If you're wondering what happened yesterday, I was missing in action, or maybe that should be missing in inaction, would be more appropriate. I didn't play any games of Sudoku yesterday. I was waiting at a facility for 9 hours on a process that takes 10 minutes, and I had to wait in a queue for 9 hours, which is physically exhausting. It's a long drive as well, and when I got home my internet was not working, so I just went to bed extremely early really, and woke up in the middle of the night and watched TV all night, so I'm a bit croaky this morning. I will be playing today's Guardian and at least one other game. Try and get in the 2 others if I can. But as regards to this channel, there will be news over the weekend about what's going to happen, and a bit of an appeal from me about to users of the channel. Let's play the Guardian's hard level puzzle, I guess. Yesterday should have been a hard level as well. Today will be a hard level. But before that, one piece of news to make you smile, I think. When you think of Donald Trump, what's the first thing you think of? Jelly, right? I mean, he's like the physical manifestation of jelly, or jello as Americans call it. I've forgotten. English people call it jelly. And he's one of the unhealthiest, hugest, most overweight lumps of jelly that you can imagine. And but apparently he's bringing back he's used an executive order to bring back a fitness test for kids in school. And actually, I'm not exactly opposed to this, although I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. But if it involves, getting children healthier, then that's okay. But apparently it says the test involves activities like a 1-mile run. Ooh, that's a long way. I don't know if it depends on the age. I'm not sure about the ages of the kids involved, but a mile is quite a long way, I think. Sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, and something else. I don't know. I mean, I hated exercise as a kid, I must admit. But I was never overweight. I think there is... I mean, if it's a fun thing, something that could be encouraged. I mean, I don't like the idea of kind of people being forced into, this kind of stuff. But I do like the idea of kids definitely reverting to exercise and trying to inculcate a healthier future, because we live in a society now very different from the one that I grew up in, where computers and sitting at a desk is the norm, and that's it, and that's all people do. It's not good for humans. The sedentary way of life, and plus the explosion of junk food that's arrived. I mean, I never had much junk food when I was growing up. My mum cooked every day, even though she worked. She always cooked every day. Not that her cooking was brilliant, but it was reasonably nutritious, and it did feature fresh food. So, but people don't have that now, and children are suffering, and will be suffering well into their futures if they don't. If countries, not just America, I mean governments across the world don't do something to help. So I'm not totally opposed to it, but I hope it's done in a kind of a fun way that kids can enjoy and find that it's really good to exercise and become fit, rather than a chore or something terrible that is going to make them feel bad. And of course any kind of associated bullying that might go along with it, which could definitely happen, has to be avoided rigorously. Right then, let's give Sudoku a try. I've been Sudoku free for a day. It's like a cleansing of the system, maybe. We've got an 8 starting here. As I said, Guardian's hard level Sudoku puzzle. We're going to go on with 8s. We'll continue with 8s. Seems to be a good number to have picked. I didn't pick it. It picked me because it's the only number that I noticed. But it seems... No, we're not finished. I think there's one up here. This looks like the last one, though. Seems like it was the best number to begin with. Yes, it was. Okay. That's Down and Out in Memphis, Tennessee, as Joni Mitchell once sang. There we go. There's a 2. One and 5 block this square, and this row requires us to insert 1, 4 and 5, so that will be a 4 then, because it can't be 1 or 5. And then the 5 blocks up here giving us 5 there, and this must be a 6. Try and work my way around this grid here. Still feeling pretty tired, I must admit. How would it on 1? Two blocking this square and this square, so in this row there's our 2. 6 blocks this square, so in this row there's a 6. That will be a 3. Three across there. There's a 3, 3 blocking up here, and across there. Oops, dropped the key button. Yeah, I'm sure I held it long enough for you to see. Six blocking up there, across there. 6 this way, and up there. No, don't need you 8. We've done you already. Come on, get with it, get with it. Can't see anything this morning. Where are you? Where are you? I'm looking at this block down here. What do we know? We know that 2s are in those squares. We know 4s are across there. 5s in those squares as well. So 4 and 5. Is that 4, 5, 9 there? Oh yeah, of course it is, because I've got 1 and 6 there, of course. 4, 5, 9 in those squares. So have I got anything up there? Yeah, so we've got 6 coming down here, down there. That's going to give me the 6 in that square. Which I should have seen, because I knew that 6s were there and 6 was up there. So I should have seen that anyway, but... this is 4, 5, 9, and so this is not. This is 2 and something, so the 2 blocking down there, there's the 2. And not 4, 5 or 9, must be 7. Two blocking up there, there's our 2. 2 across here and there, and 2 up here and there. That's the last digit, 2. Four blocking up here puts 4 into one of these 2 squares, blocking across there. That will be our 4. One blocks this square, there's our 1, this must be a 5. One blocking across here puts 1 into one of these 2 squares, blocking down, 1 blocking down, there's a 1. Back up here for a 4, I think it is. And 4 also blocking down puts 4 into that square. This has to be a 9. And we still need 9 in this column there. Seven blocks across there, there's the 7. This will be a 1. There's one number missing there. That is a 7. Two and 8 are finished. Other numbers, less so. 5 blocks this square. We need a 5 in this column. That will be the 5. The last number here is 9, I think. Blocking down there, there's our 9. The missing number here is 4. 4 blocking up gives us 4 in that square. Oh, still got to think. I was just thinking I could do this without any thinking at the end, but I'm wrong. Okay, missing digits up here are 4, 5 and 9, and we've got 4 and 5 together, so that will be, in fact, be our 9. Then 9 blocks down here, up here, across there, there's the 9. 6, is it 6 blocking down there, across there, there's our 6, 6 blocking down, there's a 6, this will be a 1, 1 blocking up there, across there, there's our digit 1, missing number here is 3, 3 blocking down, up and across, that's the last digit 3, the last number to place here is 7, I think. 7 across there and there, there's a 7. 1 blocking across there, there's our 1. The missing number here is 5. Still missing a 5 in that row. 5 blocks up there, there's a 5. The last number to place here is 4. 4 blocks down, there's our 4. There's our 1. There's our Guardian hard level puzzle over for Friday. Like I said, I hope to get in at least one more game, and probably 2. Take care. Bye bye.